Hank Green did this video about how can you trust science too much? Now this idea is because sometimes people seem to believe science in a way that you would believe in faith. I liked this analogy that I saw in the comments, by yours truly. The idea was that science is like language. It's something you can use to get information, and also, if you're not careful, something that can give you bad information. There's this fantastic study called Dispelling the Illusion of Invulnerability. Basically, people who were aware that they could make mistakes were less likely to make mistakes because they're aware that they could make mistakes. And believing in science too much is kind of this idea that believing that science will not make a mistake. It's a process, not a for sure. It's something where we're figuring things out. Now, this got me thinking a little bit about the game Among Us because of the spelling information thing. Basically, in the game of Among Us, you play an imposter or a crew member who's trying to fix a spaceship. And if you're the imposter, you're trying to kill everyone before they fix the spaceship. But here's the little fun of the game. You don't know who the imposter is as a crewmate. So you and a bunch of other crewmates are all talking to each other to figure out who is this imposter. And the best players that I played with, they believed they could be tricked. They would use logic to figure out what's going on. Because if you just trusted me as a completely legitimate, not an imposter, no way, then you would be able to be tricked if it turned out I was the imposter because you trust me implicitly. I would be science in this analogy. And by trusting me implicitly, I would eat your face. Now, games like this are really interesting because they actually teach people to be more aware and cognizant of potential of lies. There's another study here that found that by playing a character who lied to people and got them to believe them made you better at avoiding misinformation in the future. Reason being, you're now aware on how easy it is to do this. I've done things where I would play in a game of Among Us, take out an opponent, and say, oh, this other person in the room did it instead. And they would be like, what do you mean? I didn't do it. But the thing is, it was just them, me, and a third person in the room. Thus, it sounds like it could be a 50-50 shot. So players would have to take in, remember, did that one, did red? Were they the one who did that? Could they have done that? Does that make sense? Logic gets involved. Once the logic starts becoming a part of the game, then it becomes a lot harder to trick people. So take these ideas to heart. Remember, we can be tricked. Science can be tricked. It's a process. It's a language. You use it as a tool to get the information, rather than just trusting it fully. Play a game that reminds you on how easy it is to trick other people as well, because knowing that, it will help you be better at avoiding misinformation in the future. Okay, bye. Yeah, with that, see you.